Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over this 1990 Max 4 6x6 Amphibious. It's a pretty cool unit. I've been having a blast with it. It's like a little miniature tank. It kind of takes you anywhere you want to go, and I've done quite a bit to it upgrade wise, so I figured I'd share it with you guys and show you along the way here. To start off, we did some LED upgraded headlights. We did Badlands 2,500 pound winch just in case you get stuck, because this thing is pretty heavy. It's a little over 1,000 pounds with everything I got going on in it. So you got to have one of those if you get stuck. I haven't gotten it stuck yet, so luckily. This came off an Easy Go golf cart, and it fit up pretty good for the width and the length of it. So I just went and drilled holes and did some 1/4 thumb screws into the frame. And it held up pretty good to keep the rain out and everything, which was kind of handy. We did some grab handles, because you never know when you need to hang on, because it'll rip you around. There's no suspension. It's pretty fun though. You can take it out into the lakes and ponds, do some fishing in it, or just go mobbing around and enjoy yourself. We did a marine radio in here, because you got to have a radio, especially out on adventures. We did some little speakers, did some RGB LED light rings around those and up underneath it. And then we got these little pod speakers in the back also with some RGB lighting around it. And then I did some RGB lighting around here. I'll show you guys a clip. At nighttime, it lights up like a big old orb. It's pretty neat. Come around to the back, we did some LED taillights. You got your trolling motor. If you hook up a trolling motor, you got your power and ground connections here, so you can roll a trolling motor on it, get you around the water. But this is the biggest and best thing I've done. It had a Kohler 18 horse in it that was pretty old. It was leaking, and instead of pulling it out and rebuilding it, I stuck one of the Predator 670cc motors in it, and it worked out pretty good. The only thing I had to do was cut the exhaust and flip it around, because the exhaust port was over here. So I just cut it and flip-flopped the muffler around and routed it out the back here, and it worked out pretty good. But this thing's a beast. It's pretty fun. Let me go ahead and show you how I got the motor hooked up. Oh, and also I did a bilge pump down in the very, very bottom of it. This way, if you're out in the water fishing or mobbing around and you start taking on water, hit your bilge pump here, you can turn it on and pump all the water out this little porthole. This way you don't sink out there in the water. That was kind of a little safety setup I did on it. But let's get this cover off here and I'll show you. All right, so this is kind of a little crazy contraption I made here. I put like a 12-volt cooling fan, like a little small electric one for, you know, your radiator on your vehicle. I mounted it up with some brackets and put like a little things on the side. You can kick it on in the summertime, and you can keep the motor extra cool. A little piece of plexiglass. But on the front of this engine, on this Predator motor, I ran a little PTO shaft. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. Ran a little PTO shaft off the front of it to a pulley, and I hooked up a 90 amp alternator, so I'm able to charge this Group 24 battery. Got mounted under the seat here, but got a full-size battery that I'm able to keep charged at all times, be able to run the winch, the stereo, the lights, and the trolling motor. There's another port on the other side for the bilge pump. We got a little air horn set up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty loud. It scares you every single time. It's kind of fun. And let's see what else we got here. It was kind of a tight fit, but it worked out pretty well. A lot better than the 18 horse it had on it. It's got a little bit more power. I did some bracing down on the bottom of the frame just to enforce it with some gussets and all that good stuff. But it's a pretty simple drive setup, but it's super fun, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I can take this off, I can tow my little yard trailer around if we need to haul anything, and then I can put my ball hitch on here, and I can tow my wood splitter and split up some firewood with it. It's pretty handy, pretty cool. But it's been a blast. I've done a couple shorts in it in the snow, out mobbing it around, having fun. And I just wanted to share with you guys everything I've kind of done along the way. I shortened the seat down. It was full size. It was about the same size as the back seat. And the steering controls are in the middle, so I've never really had any passengers right up there with me because I didn't want to be sitting offset and then have to drive. So I just shortened the seat up for myself. Still got enough room for 2 other passengers in here. But we got a CB radio that's hooked up down here in the corner. I did a master power switch for on off that controls all electronics on this switch panel here, but you got your 12 volt socket here, you got some USB sockets here, and then this is your voltage, tells you what your battery level's at and everything. And then all this switching here, one controls the bilge pump, one controls the lights, and the other ones are kind of open. Oh, besides the horn, I got the little air horn on here, but the rest of them are all open if you wanted to connect like a light bar up here or anything else. But it's a pretty cool little unit. I get it out on the water. You can float around, do some fishing, kind of enjoy yourself, and then you can just drive up out of there and go do some more fun adventures. I have definitely been enjoying it. It's fun to hop in there and mob around. It's like a little tank. Takes me anywhere I want to go and then some. I haven't gotten it stuck yet, but that's why I purchased that winch and put on there just in case. But one of these days I'm thinking about doing some more stuff to it, so if I do anything else to it, I'll capture it and we'll go have some fun with it on some adventures. If you ever get the opportunity or a chance to pick one of these up or go for a ride in them, I highly suggest to try it out. I have a blast in it. It's super fun. You can carry a couple people with you. Let's see, another little thing here I took out, it had like a plastic floor piece here. When I shortened the seat and kind of beefed it up, I did some diamond plate aluminum down on the floor to make it a little bit more solid. This was the coolest thing so far though, is hooking up this alternator. It's a GM 1-wire 90 amp alternator. And that little PTO shaft just channeled out the front to this little pulley. It's worked out pretty well. It keeps it charged every single time. Never really had the battery ever get down. Got plenty of juice for all the accessories, your cooling fan. It's pretty cool. These little Predator motors are actually pretty torquey and powerful. It's getting it around pretty good, and it's been fun along the way. Also did, instead of bolting this on, I did some like quick connects. This way if I didn't want to have the top on it, I could pop it off. But most of the time I always keep it on there for safety. It's always better to have something rather than nothing. And up front here, I do in time here want to get some plexiglass and make like a window. This way it'll kind of keep the air from blowing in your face and getting you all cold. But it's pretty fun. I think that is pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to give you a walk around and show you a few things I've done to this. And if you ever get the opportunity to go out and enjoy one or pick one up, go have some fun. If you enjoyed this video, go check out my other videos on the channel. Hit that subscribe button, really helps the channel out. And until next time, adventure on.